This is Weatherman Sam, man in the big green hat. I'm here at Joe Wheeler State Park, enjoying the beautiful fall colors and lots of pelicans. I don't know if you hear them splashing out behind me. They're enjoying all this great weather as well right now. We're doing the other half of the Awesome Trail today. So the loop includes the Jimmy Sims Birding Trail. Originally it was a half-mile trail that I've done probably 10 years ago and haven't done since, and it's included now along with two other little trails that make for a great little adventure. So let's go see what we can find. Maples and the oaks are really putting on a show right now. Lots of little pelicans around here. They're fun to watch. It seems when one finds a fish, all the rest of them jump up and flap over and try to get that same fish. Or here's some of the pelicans around. They're all chasing fish. It seems where one finds one, all the rest will suddenly flap over to it and hunt that little area too. Lots of them flying around. These beautiful fall colors. Lots of little chipmunks running through here playing. And they're too fast to get on video. Kind of going up a little bit in elevation. The first part of this trail, or the original Jimmy Sims trail, led out only about a half a mile to Weaver Creek or so. So I'll be curious to see what the rest of the landscape looks like past there. There's good open views of the water, maybe more pelicans. Lovely. We had this dogwood here. Oh, this is a little off trail. There's a nice little drop off in this dry drainage. And you can count the little waterfall. But I'm seeing that. Oh! Be careful. Oh, I see the pelicans in flight here. Such beautiful birds. And here I was just hoping for a view of the lake. Here come more of them. Once again, going a bit off trail here. There's some really neat rocky outcroppings that I wanted to see. Wouldn't be a bad fishing spot actually. We have more water. There's two nice little cascades or small falls be flowing right into this. I will come up in a split in the trail, or it seems like a split. So the old birding trail heads off to the right, and the Awesome Trail heads uphill and around a bit. You can almost see the cars in the distance there going by. So I'm going this way. The old bridge here has been damaged a little bit. Got a nice little cascade or something in that pool right here on the backwaters of the lake. Right over the hill down to another little bridge. I can feel give under my feet a little bit. I have these beautiful fall colors. Here's the other little side that joins in to the lake. Someone's done a little bushcrafting here, trying to make them a teepee shelter. And now we quickly join back in with the new route of the trail. The upper route avoids those bridges and eventually avoids the need to replace those bridges. Coming up on a birding blind here in about 100 yards. Possibly good reason too. I doubt you can see it in this video, but there's probably 100 pelicans sitting out in the lake. Nice new bridge here.
Eating and this guy something up the front. Yeah.
I apologize for all that wind noise. I'm trying to get close to these pelicans without spooking them. It's a huge open spot. People I just met, there was, they got about 114, give or take. Awful close to the road here, you can see the road sign. Generally, I don't care for trails like that, just because of the road noise. The fall colors and all of those pelicans are certainly enough to distract. What a beautiful new bridge. Dry creek bed. Raccoon prints in the mud down there. Crossing Weaver Creek now. At one point in time, this would have been officially the end Hey, that's cool. Weaver Branch, Alabama State Parks Trail Crew. Gorgeous little gurgling creek. I wish you could see the other side of the road. It's nothing but cotton. It's bright white as far as the eye can see. Path to the left here is the Page Farm Trail, which we're going to come back on because I want to get good photos of the pelicans to the right. So we're going to continue on or start the Luther's Path Trail here. Follow it till it hits the connector trail. Unfortunately, the view of the pelicans from the trail is divided by some lowlands and very marshy area with scrub. It'd be hard to get through. And you were so close you would spook them. Still a beautiful area of the forest. And of all that I've done on the Awesome Trail, this section has by far been the most picturesque and my favorite. You don't have the golf course or walking the road or any of that stuff so far. If you do get off trail, you gotta watch out for stuff like this. This barely did catch this barbed wire, old rusty barbed wires poking up through the ground here. I was headed down to the bottom of the creek to check out the drop. Lion's mane fungus that's growing on the tree over there when I spotted that. This is a pretty section, full of golds and oranges, and right along the lake itself, and a few pelicans swim up close. They don't seem to care too much about me being here. It's nice. These trees are really alive now with color. We're rounding the bend into the little cove here. We'll take the connector trail up the Page Farm Trail, back in the loop to the Jimmy Sims Burden Trail. We'll be higher up on the ridge and away from the water, but much closer to all these great colors. This really is a nice section of trail, very quiet. And here we are at the next trail junction. Oh, look at all those colors up there. Now, Luther's Path Trail heads to the right here for a couple miles back to the lodge. This connector trail, it's an easy way to make the loop. It runs for about a quarter of a mile. The Page Farm Trail intersects it So you can go left or right there too. We'll be headed to the left on that. Back to the boat ramp. Well, the Pages Farm Trail, where it tails off, is a little bit confusing. These are white blazes. It goes up uphill. No difference from what the map tells you. You can look for near a little stream, dry stream that comes down through here. You want to be on the right side of that, headed uphill into the woods. This first part of the Page Farm Trail is filled with vines and kind of mixed in cedars and pine trees. It's a bit of a different landscape than I was expecting to see. I see evidence of an old roadbed down here to the left. These cedars are an interesting change. Now this little section makes a series of sharp hairpin turns back from the road up there. Didn't bother videoing this last little segment because I'm a bit disgruntled. The mountain biker zipping by me with no courtesy. Can't let that spoil today though. Little wet area here that's been wetted out. It's a small bridge. Obviously a little spring that originates somewhere here. You see the drainage starts up again close to the road here. This nice little bridge goes over a deep ravine. We have some water coming through here. It'd be a nice little set of cascades. Moving down through the forest. Moving through a really pretty section of pines here. I love the way the sunlight's kind of filtering through. It really has colored needles on the floor. And the deciduous trees along the road. Lots of color in here. Very interesting environment change from the pines and mixed deciduous forests and vines, and we move back into this all deciduous, much more open forest. Thick mature canopies. Beautiful. Thanks for coming along on this little adventure, folks. I hope you enjoyed all the fall colors, the pelicans, and views of Wheeler Lake here at Joe Wheeler State Park. Until next time, keep exploring and stay wild.